Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome
What's
to
going on, man?
episode 3 of the Game City podcast. My name is David. I'm joined by Corn and XI. Um, Today we're gonna talk about some weekly news, like we do every week. Obviously, we're gonna talk about movies and TV series. Also, we're gonna talk a little bit more about um, the Xbox acquisition towards Activision. These guys couldn't be there on the other video, so now they're gonna say their share. Uh, but before we do all that, I want to see what the guys are up to. What's up? What's up, guys? Corn, what's up, man? How you been?
I'm sleepy. Just had an overnight shift. Didn't sleep very well in the morning, so I'm still a little tired. But I'll push through for the
You
podcast.
you'll manage, right?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'll manage.
Nice. What's up? What's up, XI?
Not
What you
much,
been up
man.
to?
Just had to change the little background a little bit, have some more I guess some more color to it. But so far today, I'm doing all right. I'm just finished eating some Whataburger, better than In and Out. I don't care what y'all say. Um,
Shit.
but yeah, man, just here chilling.
Nice, nice, nice. Any games y'all played? Any games
Ah,
recently?
let's see. Just some Game Pass here and there, some indie Game Pass like the Pedestrian, which is like a puzzle game, and played a little bit of Lake, which is like a little story mode of a lady coming from a big city and coming back to her. I believe her home, her hometown, where
Hmm.
she's like taking over her dad's job. So far that's the story, and you basically control it from there on.
Nice. What about Corn? You've been playing any games recently?
Well, this morning when I got home from work, I decided to look through the PlayStation app and see what kind of games were on sale. And I saw that Horizon Zero Dawn was on sale for like $8. And so I
Oh,
went ahead and
Wow.
picked it up. I played it. I played it a little bit before the podcast, and
you liking it?
for a game that came out on PS4, it looks great.
Yes.
It
It
looks
looks
amazing.
Horizon is like
Yeah,
really fucking good. Um, I hope you buy the next one because the next
it's just next month, right?
I yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, Horizon's a fucking really good game. But obviously, you know, but yeah, uh I feel like Isaac has some news to say about the
Oh,
movies and TV series.
yeah, I do. I got some big movie news this past week and this week, which I'll start off right now. Have any of you guys seen Equalizer?
Yeah, with Denzel Washington.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Highly recommend watch it. I say it's like a Sherlock Holmes, and I say kind of like a Taken from Neil. What's his name? My bad, my bro. Neil Himson, I think, from Taken. It's
I've
basically
not.
like that, like mixed together. But Denzel Washington confirmed that the Equalizer 3 will start production this year,
Yeah, that's
which
cool. Equalizer 1 and 2, kind of like they're kind of like John Wick movies in a way.
yeah,
Uh, so that's pretty exciting. That
and yeah, that's pretty much it. Like it's pretty like a badass good Samaritan, basically, just helping out the neighborhood. And as well as other news, have y'all guys watched the Santa Claus movie with Tim Allen?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classics. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's one of my top favorites. I'll say like top three. I say to me. But Tim Allen is going to reprise his role as Santa Claus for a limited series this year. So
Oh
Yeah.
I
wow.
don't
Heard
believe it's
about
going to be
that.
multiple
Yeah.
series, but
Is that coming
we
to
probably have to
Disney
wait.
Plus?
Yes, Disney Plus for
Oh,
sure,
so it's a
and
series, right?
just a limited series though. So I guess where it goes, I guess we'll see if it extends to seasons. But so far, I only just see it in for like for this Christmas, coming up.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah,
But
it makes sense.
hmm and on to some Marvel and some DC news. But
Oof.
before that, what you guys think about Boba Fett so far?
Oh man. Well, let me start first because I was really upset with was it episode 2? Right, Corn?
Um. Yeah. Ep-
Yeah,
episode
3?
3. No, it
3.
was episode 3 with the cyberpunk you're talking about,
Oh
right?
my god, man.
Straight up
Um,
garbage. Hot pile of
I
shit.
indeed, it was a pile of shit. I didn't like it at all. I feel like there was like two franchises trying to like do like a collab that didn't work. It was horrible. It was horrible. I did not like it. The actors they use, I'm sure they're good in real life. Nothing against them, but oh my god, this just didn't work. Uh, like what are they doing in Tatooine? You know, it's all deserty and all that, and then you see these like I don't know. I saw that in Star Wars Theory kind of said it that I was watching his video that it would have made sense if it was in Coruscant and then these would have popped up. Then it would have made sense, you know, because
Mm.
the city
Hmm.
and you know it makes sense. But in Tatooine, really, like it just I don't know.
I can see
And
how
then
that's out of place.
and then the colorful motorcycles. Oh
Oh
my
boy.
god!
I was
Oh my
showing
god!
I was showing XI that chase scene, and it was just
They're going they're going 5 miles per hour.
I like how everybody's like desert and stuff, and then they're the only guys like with color, and they're just driving around. But as of Boba Fett, since that episode came out, I don't know if y'all noticed, but it's been rated one of the lowest in the series in Disney's, just
Yeah,
because of that episode.
yeah, it was horrible. It's nothing what Star Wars fans wanted. Plus, Boba Fett seems kind of like a little soft. Me and Corn kind of agree with this, and Nick. Um, it's just you know we want that gunslinger Boba Fett. We want that Boba that you know doesn't give a fuck about what you know. You know now he's
Mm,
soft. Hopefully, it's part of the storyline, and hopefully there will be like a we will see that Boba Fett, that fucking badass Boba Fett at the end.
yeah,
But it's just I don't know, man.
Jesus. Well, let's get past that. But like, would y'all recommend that show for like someone that's not like loves Star Wars, but doesn't like I know you guys are like really big fans of this, but like as of me, I'm a fan of Star Wars, but I'm not
You're more over
fully
the
into the
outside.
lore. But would y'all recommend this for people like me, like the people that just like Star Wars? Is this like a recommended watch or no?
Yeah, it's like it's entertaining. It like from the outside, if you don't know like any lore, if you just want to
Hmm.
get entertained to watch something, like a lot of people I saw that on the internet or on Twitter that they came in watching The Mandalorian, not watching any of the movies, and they liked it.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, which is understandable.
I can definitely see someone getting you know watching Boba Fett, not knowing
Hmm.
anything about Star Wars and liking it. So it's pretty. I feel like
Cool.
that's possible.
Might give it a watch because after that little scene that Corn showed me, I was like what the fuck?
yeah.
Like, but hopefully it picks on after that episode.
Hopefully.
But man, onto some Marvel news, baby.
All right, guys, we're gonna end the stream.
Fuck out of here, dude. But man, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness has finished reshoots and shooting the movie as well. But I guess they had to do some little fixing here and there, as
They did
well as their
reshoots.
first, huh?
They did reshoots.
Yes. So basically, I think they added something in the actual film. So which is pretty making people like, you know, like anxious, but like really excited for this movie because you might not know who they might add in or what may be taken out of the movie.
Right.
But out of the first screen test, they had a lot of overwhelming good news. So hopefully it stays like that after
So
they
it's
do more tests.
I think like don't you say like since you know more about Marvel than us, isn't Doctor Strange the multi what was it called? The movie?
Multiverse of Madness.
Isn't that like the next big thing?
Yes, which is well, once I heard the news about Spider-Man, when Spider-Man came out, they said it was just an appetizer. Spider-Man was just an appetizer for us, and we'll see even more crazier stuff for this Doctor Strange movie. Which, man, as a Marvel fan, it's a nice treat, man.
I'm sure.
But hell, um, as well as Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, there've been some details going on where Miles, once he enters each different universe, which I'm an artist myself. I love drawing. I love the passion of art. They say there once Miles joins into different universes, there's different art styles.
Oh yeah, I saw that it was gonna change the animation and the art style of each dimension they go into.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that
wonder
seems
if
pretty
that
cool.
would change the music wise as well, because you know how it was like how the music in the first Miles Morales movie, you know, it was like more in tone to him. I wonder if it would change as well as the art style. You know, as things get more serious or things
Right.
get more like sad. But dude, that's pretty
Hopefully, I
exciting.
mean that'll be cool. I mean, Spider Verse is like the first Spider Verse. I mean, Corn, you watched it. I mean, you can say like this shit was badass.
Yeah, it was a really
Like
good movie.
they knocked it out of the park. So
Hmm.
I have no doubt the same one's gonna be good.
Sure, I just can't wait for that and part two. But on to some recent news. Did you guys watch the full trailer of Moon Knight?
I did. I
Yeah.
watched the Moon Knight trailer. Yes,
What's your guys' opinions about it?
it looked pretty good. I'll admit. I'll admit as a DC fan, it looked really good. Um, will I give it a watch? Perhaps.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I don't know much about Moon Knight.
Yeah,
A lot
just
of
yep.
people compare him to Batman, the
Hmm.
Batman version of Marvel. But just looking at I love Oscar Isaac. Oscar Isaac is a fantastic actor, so I have no doubt he's going to do good performance wise.
Hmm.
But it seems like a very interesting character to dive into.
Yes, but there's this one worried about it is that I hope you know how y'all guys say about Boba Fett. You know how Disney is actually making this as well. It's gonna come to Disney Plus.
Right.
I have a feeling they're gonna nerf or make this guy not as tough as what he is in the comics. Because this
Right.
guy in the comics
He's
is
violent,
brutal. He's very violent, dude.
so he's like a rated R type of character.
Yes, like it should be rated R, but you know I feel like they're gonna give that Boba Fett effect to it.
Treatment. Yeah.
Yeah, because literally, if you watch he fought against Master, and dude, Taskmaster was scared of fighting him because you know Taskmaster's own move is to copy someone's move.
Right.
But Moon Knight just doesn't give a fuck, bro. He just comes after you. He doesn't care if he dies. He doesn't care. Like literally, if he gets stabbed, he's still going after you. So, but
Shit.
I don't see that happening in this live action limited series.
Mm.
But
It's a
as
shame.
yes, and one more Marvel news is that y'all remember Aaron Taylor Johnson as Quicksilver?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
The X Men version,
you
right?
showed me.
Yes.
The Fox
Well,
version.
not X Men. It's that's from the Fox universe. I'm talking about the one from Age of Ultron.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he will reprise a role as Craven the Hunter
Oh wow.
as a Spider-Man villain, but
Is that
which I is another. Well, actually, we'll start production next month, this following February.
wait? Is that for the Tom Holland Spider Man
That's
version?
the thing that will kind of confuse us Marvel fans, is because before this Spider-Man No Way Home, it was supposed to be a Craven the Hunter movie versus Spider-Man. But you know, since I guess Kevin Feige stepped in and wanted to change everything around and make it even better for the story of Spider-Man, they had to take that idea out, and now they're just making him a solo movie. Just like how they're making these different supervillain of Spider-Man movies,
Right.
like Morbius, Venom, and now Craven the Hunter, which I hope, you know, so a lot of people don't know who's Craven the Hunter either, but
Yeah.
I hope it just opens, you know, a new door and we get to see where universe he's from as well.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm honestly can't wait for it. But you know, we just have Aaron Taylor Johnson as Quicksilver, so like, why is he a villain now? You know,
Do you think he'll be in the Andrew Garfield universe?
I honestly think he's gonna be in the Tom Holland, which he shouldn't be. But
Wouldn't that make
if
it wouldn't make
yeah, it
sense?
wouldn't make sense because he was already Quicksilver.
Yeah.
But I guess we will just have to wait and see if once the first trailer drops. But as of right now, we all don't know.
Hmm.
But man, onto some DC fucking news.
Yeah.
Caca.
What?
Shit.
No, no, no.
See. And so what y'all thought about Batgirl's first outfit opinions? It was recently
It
posted
looks
by Leslie Grace herself.
it looks good. I like it. You like it, Corn?
Yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty good. Um, the one I guess minor issue, and this is just me nitpicking. After I saw that it was pointed out, I was like, "Holy crap! Yeah, you're right." The one issue that I had, everything from head to toe, just about, is comic accurate except her gloves.
Yeah,
She
Oh,
she
that's
she
that's what I
needed
was
the
right.
yellow
checking out.
gloves, but that's nitpicking. I say that's nitpicking. So I'm
Hmm.
overall, I like her suit. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. Yeah, a lot of people said that too about the gloves, but I mean, come on, man, it's just the gloves. I know it's like some people say, no, it's a very crucial part of the costume,
Hmm.
but I feel like that can easily be changed in like an episode. But overall, it looks fine.
And how you think about Leslie Grace being being her? What you think about her? I think it fits her very well after seeing her first photo.
Hmm.
Honestly,
Yeah,
Oops.
I see a lot of people hating on it, hating that she was casted. Uh,
Right.
but I mean, I feel like once seeing that picture that she put, it looks fine.
cool, man.
Yeah, I
And
think. Oh
yeah,
no, I was gonna say I think the one thing that pisses off, I guess, like a lot of like comic fans is like what DC has been doing recently with changing the races of certain characters.
Yeah,
So like I remember a lot of people were kind of upset when they casted Jason Momoa as Aquaman because they wanted a blonde guy because
yeah,
Aquaman in the comics is blonde. Um
Jason Momoa is a badass fucking
yeah, and he's
Aquaman.
a badass Aquaman,
Yeah,
exactly. So I think what was her name? Leslie Grace?
yes,
Yeah, I think she should be given a chance.
yeah.
Despite changing the race, and I know it's going to piss off a lot of people. I think you need to be open minded about these kinds of things. And I mean, like I said, look at Aquaman. Look at Jason
yeah.
Momoa.
He
He
knocked it
turned he
out of the
turned out to
park.
be an amazing Aquaman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. He got a second movie coming
Hmm.
this year.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Hopefully we can't wait to see it, huh?
Absolutely.
Can't wait.
And one more last bit of news. Well, not second to last. Oh, what you thought about the Peacemaker show so far? I know David hasn't seen it yet, but what you think so far, Corn?
Um, I had my doubts. I really did. I was like, why is Peacemaker getting his own show? You could have given it to any of the other, main heroes.
Yeah,
But, you know, after watching it, I'm like, you know what? This is pretty good. This is a funny show. I really like it. It's really it's funny in like a corny kind of like mature way because it's obviously not for kids. There's like limbs
yeah,
being
It's
cut
rated
off.
R.
There's nudity. Yeah, it's rated
yes,
R.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
wow.
it's rated R for sure. I'll tell you that right now. Or TVMA, whatever shows are rated. But yeah, like it.
hmm
Peacemaker has its own little charm, and it's really good. It's a really good show. I think John Cena is
yeah. I see He's
yeah
pretty killing it right now, man.
yeah.
Not gonna lie.
John Cena is actually really killing it.
He's the next The Rock.
I wouldn't
Nah.
say that, but as a Marvel fan, I've seen it, and bruh, I honestly thought it was gonna be like how I told you, Corn. I thought this was like a wannabe kick ass.
Wannabe
It
kick
it
ass,
kind of
right?
gave me that feeling. But
Hmm.
dude, after just watching that one episode and then the ending of it, dude, I was just
Hmm.
like, bro, like what the hell is this? Like this ain't supposed to be on TV,
Yeah.
but like the only thing that gets me is like I don't want to see the John Cena. Well, we can't even see him anyways, but but
Oh
this
my
guy
god.
in that scene, I was just like,
Yeah,
bruh.
yeah, yeah. You don't
But
you don't necessarily see John Cena's dick, but you do see his ass.
What the
So
fuck?
yeah, you
yeah,
see, like it goes into detail behind, but
yeah. It's yeah. It's definitely not for kids. It's
But
not for kids at
you
all.
can't see John Cena in general.
I know, dude. But like you can see, I guess you can see the shadows or some shit. But
Right.
but I say it's a really recommended watch.
Yeah.
I don't know when the next episode's coming out, but I'm really am
Mhm.
sure
Is it
and I'm
weekly?
anticipated. I don't even
That's
know,
what I'm
honestly.
wondering. That's what I'm wondering. If it is
Yeah,
weekly, then we should see a new episode tomorrow.
Didn't like 3 episodes drop?
yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
dropped three
yeah.
Okay.
episodes right away.
Mhm.
Okay. How many is
But
it? Like 8 episodes?
I have no clue.
You don't
I
know?
think what each episode is like an hour, I believe, or 30
Almost like
minutes.
40 to 50 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but it's a recommended watch, man. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie. But on to the last news. The Batman, according to IMDb, it will be 2 hours and 55 minutes long.
Woo!
What y'all
Dude,
guys think?
That's a
add
girthy movie.
add them
Jesus.
5 minutes, dude. Make it 3 hours.
I
I do
do that
not
5 minutes
mind,
is getting popcorn and soda, whatever you want. There's that 5 minutes right there.
dude. I
You
do
can
That's
make it
not
less.
mind.
insane.
I do not mind. It's that long.
Yeah, I don't mind it either. That is
but
girthy. Whoa.
but I feel like this is a worry for you for this movie. But it's been officially rated PG-13.
Hmm.
You,
I don't
you
mind it.
think?
Me personally, I
Uh,
don't mind it. Like I said, The Dark Knight pulled a PG-13 rating. It still became a banger of a movie. Um, I feel like this movie will. I feel like Robert Patterson will deliver on the Batman. A lot of people are. I mean, like I feel like this comes as like something that it's normal. I guess it's kind of weird that it's kind of normal that every time there's a casted Batman, there's all or a Joker that it's always like people are like, oh, he can't do this, he can't do that. They always come to the Christopher Nolan movies because
Hmm.
Christopher Nolan kind of put Batman like up there, up there, up there. So the scale is high. So, but I'm sure Robert Pattinson is going to deliver. What do you think, Corn? Do you think? I mean, I'm
Um.
sure. I'm sure. Sure, you're anticipated for this movie too.
Oh, absolutely. And I agree with your last statement. I feel like Christopher Nolan and Christian Bale, Heath Ledger and them. I feel like
Yeah,
after those movies, after the Dark Knight trilogy, that set the bar very high, like
especially
extremely high.
Heath Ledger. Like
Yeah.
every time, look at what happened to Jared Leto when he became the Joker. So like the bar to become Joker,
yeah,
like
the
going to the
expectations.
future, is it's high.
Yeah. The
Agreed.
expectations for Joker is super high. Yeah, absolutely. Which is why I'm glad that, Joaquin Phoenix actually pulled it off really well, you know.
Yeah, yeah, he really
That's
pulled it. I saw an article. I don't know if you this is on your notes, Isaac, but I heard that Willem Dafoe wants to like be a
Oh yeah,
side character
yeah,
in
for
the
the
Joker.
Joker.
Yeah,
I've heard he said he fantasized about being an imposter though, imposter of Joker.
Yeah,
But
I heard
I
about that
would
on Twitter
love to see
somewhere.
this guy become Joker himself in a different, like a solo movie or something off. But it's gonna be insane seeing him in the Joker makeup. So I hopefully it happens because
hopefully.
I honestly think he's the closest resemblance to the Arkham Knight Joker. If they just do some makeups with him just a little bit, I feel like he's like really, really like head on to that character in Arkham Knight.
Yeah, that's a fan cast Joker. A
Mhm.
lot of people want him. He has them cheek muscles. Like, dude, like other than Willem Dafoe that have cheek muscles like that is fucking Jim Carrey. So,
Yeah,
um, yeah, man, totally, I'm up for it. Like, but
but yeah, man,
that'll be
that's
it.
pretty much mostly the news for this week, and I guess we're gonna get
Nice,
some drop some this week and next week, man.
nice. So I guess onto the gaming news. I'll take over from here. Um, so for the gaming, obviously we do the gaming news, what's happened in the past week. So during this week, a new report says that Sony is making more PS4s to deal with the PS5 shortage. Obviously, there's PS5s every time they're on, websites, Walmart,
Yeah,
Target, they always get fucking taken by
Yeah.
scalpers. Um, them fucking bots, they take them all the time. We obviously saw that on 2020, which was literally impossible to get one. Um, so they're making PS4s. A lot of people don't like that,
Hmm.
but
yeah,
also Sony anticipates 2022 to be another year where the supply for PS5 struggles to keep up with demand for the new gen console. Sony said it did not have plans to end production on the PS4, although rumors said 2021 would be the last year. Um, but Horizon Forbidden West and God of War Ragnarok are coming to the PS5. So if someone was, holding out on those next gen consoles, you can technically still experience them on the PS4. So they're not typically
Well,
out of the
that's yeah.
question when, because you know, the things PlayStation's doing is that they're making these games, the new games, on PS4 too. But what do you
Well,
think about that, Corn? Like that they're still making PS4s.
Well, it just shows that the demand for PS5s are really high, and it just shows that this chip shortage is no joke. And you know, these I don't know what it's gonna take to stop these scalpers, but it's out of hand. And this right here, PlayStation having to make PS4 shows you how out of hand this is getting.
It's
And
that's
it's really
crazy, man.
upsetting.
It
yeah,
really is.
it's. What do you think, XI? Like it's really hard to find these
Yeah, I can
consoles.
see, man. I have some coworkers that, till this day, they're trying to get some for their kids or for themselves, and it just sucks. It just sucks. Just seeing them like go on Best Buy or any websites looking for it, man. And it's
Never buy them from scalpers.
yeah,
Hmm.
never
If you're
do, dude.
listening to this, don't buy them from scalpers.
No,
Yeah,
never
unless you
given.
want to, if you want to give in a one rack if you want to, but man, it's pretty sad. But I recently read an article that it's the PS5s are selling in Japan, or
Oh
it's
yeah,
kind of like their headquarters there.
yeah.
But
It's PlayStation always does good in
hmm
Japan. They always do record numbers there, so it's pretty normal that's happened.
I just hope
Um,
they end up making the PS4 just comes a little bit earlier so they can focus on making just PS5s for people that don't have them, man. But yeah,
yeah, like Corn said, that chip shortage is the real deal, the real struggle right now. Obviously, I I feel like none of us expected the shortage to be until
yeah,
2022. Like it's
yeah.
been holding out for a couple times. Hopefully by 2023 everything's fixed. Um, on to the next news. We have some news on the 2022 most anticipated games. Stalker 2, sadly, it got delayed. Previous day was April
Oh,
28th.
dang.
Now it's moved to December 8th. A huge fucking blow for
God.
people that wanted to play Stalker 2 is now moved to December 8th. But yes, it is. We've learned in the past. Cyberpunk, for an example, it's
Oh,
good to delay games that are not quite done. Delay them. It's fine.
hmm
So take your time. Take your
Hmm.
time with games. So
honestly.
uh you think they did the right move here, Corn?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, just look at Cyberpunk. You gotta let these games bake for as long as they need to. You can't just put them out there, just because it looks good on like one piece of the game.
Yeah,
You
that,
just
that
can't
little
base it
trailer they
off of
gave
one
out.
section.
Yeah.
Exactly, you can't do that.
Yeah. Well, what do you think, XI?
Yeah, exactly what Corn said, man. I hope they don't feel like they're feeling rushed, like the developers or anybody like that. But man, like just take their time, and the real fans will wait. Actually, you know what
Yeah, I feel like the real fans won't complain or anything. Yes,
I
it
mean?
does hurt, but it's the right move. On to the next news. PlayStation released their top downloads for 2021 for PS4 and PS5. On the PS4, the top five were starting with the fifth one being Call of Duty Vanguard, the fourth one being NBA 2K22, the third one being Minecraft, the second one being Call of Duty Cold War. Cold War still selling. The
Ah,
first one
what? That's
being
crazy.
GTA 5. Um, so GTA 5, obviously, I mean, it has a big ass market.
Them
Yeah,
updates, man.
GTA 5.
Um, on PS5, the top downloads. Now this should be interesting. The fifth one is Battlefield 2042. The
Oh
fourth one
wow.
being Madden NFL 22.
Okay.
The third one being Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Hmm.
The second one being Call of Duty Vanguard, and the first one being NBA 2K22.
Wow. I was not expecting NBA to be the number one,
Shoot, I
the
honestly
top
don't.
download. What?
So
That's
what do you
crazy.
think of that bracket? Like it's. I mean, obviously we see sports gamers. I mean, there's a lot of people that's. I mean, me and all of us here are play FIFA.
Hmm.
We don't.
Yeah,
We just mind you, we don't spend FIFA points. We
yeah, we don't
just
do that.
we play career mode. We play player career, pro clubs. We used to play pro clubs. A ton of offline modes that you can play. Ultimate Team, it's not a must. It's
Hmm.
yeah, like, just know like us sports gamers, we do play offline games. But what do you think is? I mean, this shouldn't be a surprise that NBA is up there, right?
But I kind of suspected it's a surprise because, man, like I seen people like argue about 2K and their quality of games. It's been always the
Hmm.
same for the past 3 years,
But they
and
still buy it.
that's crazy. That's what I'm saying.
And they
Like
still
this,
buy it.
that's insane
Exactly.
because, dude, they even like do this VC. Like you need VC. Like the virtual currency in that game to like
Yeah.
level up. But
Didn't
that's
did,
crazy, bro.
didn't you say NBA 2K? I mean, you recently you recently
Oh
told me
yeah, I
that
downloaded the old one.
the 17. You said that
Yeah.
that was considered one of your favorites, right?
Yeah, one of the best ones right there. Like honestly, it's not even about VC. It's about you playing as your character in pro am and like different little leagues and keep playing like the park. But like now, dude, honestly, just spend like $60 and you'll be like 90 or 85 overall already, and that's all you need.
Yeah. I mean, it's no surprise that sports game is up there. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, it's pretty. And then COD up there, Vanguard. Vanguard was shit on the whole year, and it was still considered one of the most highest paid games.
Hmm.
Um, but on to the next news. I know who Kirby right? Kirby is right.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, Kirby is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. Alongside this news, a new trailer came out for the Kirby and the Forgotten Land, the new game coming out on Nintendo Switch, which revealed the release date coming on March 25th. Um, Obviously, the Kirby is loved around the community. So, and that new game looks like kind of similar to Mario Odyssey. Me playing, me that's played Mario Odyssey, a ton of fun. So I'm sure Kirby's going to be a ton of fun too. Um, but on
Hmm.
to the next one. Some Overwatch rumors.
Oh, that's for corn right there.
Overwatch 2 rumors. Um, we have some bad news, Corn. We got some really bad news. Well, depends on how you see it, but Overwatch 2 is downgrading its graphics for mobile compatibility. So,
What the?
and this
Did you just say mobile compatibility?
mobile.
Uh, oh god.
Um,
Caca. That's all I hear.
just know this is a rumor. So,
Okay.
That better be
this
a rumor.
this game also this game has had some problems, as we know. Not only did beloved game director Jeff Kaplan leave Blizzard, along with many other key Overwatch developers, but content releases have slowed down dramatically.
Hmm.
They've slowed down.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been playing Junkenstein's Revenge for the
We've
sixth
been
year.
we've been
Um,
playing Junkenstein, we've been playing May's Snowball Offensive, we've been playing the Catch the Yeti for all these freaking years. Like there hasn't been any new content.
Obviously they add like these little maps here and there, but nothing like game changing.
Nothing game changing.
Like
Like
I
at least a new mode or something. You know what I mean?
I mean, the last mode I think they added. Well, I mean, I haven't kept up with Overwatch really. I mean, it's not like
Yeah.
what it was 2016, 17, and 18 type of eras, but it's disappointing because Overwatch back in 2016. I mean, Corey, I mean, you're the one that played it at launch.
Yeah.
What the hell
I think it
happened
was
to this
Data, was
game?
it?
I don't know, man. I still remember like um and I still hold Overwatch dear to my heart, dear and near to my heart because like I spent whatever money I had left buying Overwatch when it first came out. So I remember going to Walmart with just the money that I had in my pocket, what money I had left over, and I went to go buy Overwatch. And this is a game that I really love. Like I love Overwatch, and like I just hate to see it go down this downward spiral.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
were there from day one, man. Like you just
Yep.
crash. Or hopefully
Hmm.
it doesn't fully
I
crash.
just want to let y'all know what Isaac's talking right now. Corn's been there since the beta came out.
Yeah, dude.
Since the
Honestly, thought
beta.
it was a Disney game when I saw it, but this guy kept playing.
He was there when Bastion had the shield when you would put him. That's how long Corn's been playing Overwatch. But hopefully it gets good. Overwatch is a very beloved um, IP. But on to the next news. PlayStation Now cards are being pulled from retailers. Sony Group Corp has
Hmm.
suggested in the past that it may be looking, obviously, for a new service to compete with Xbox Game Pass. Um, According to some United Kingdom retailers, Sony is pulling PlayStation Now cards from store shelves and will pause selling them. One of the reasons PlayStation may be looking to do away with PlayStation Now is its 2.2 million subscribers compared to Xbox Game Pass's 18 million subscribers. Um, so PlayStation Now, obviously, I'm gonna talk to Corn here because he's the PlayStation
Mhm.
person here to talk to. Um, PlayStation Now, Corn, like, is you think it needs to little bit upgrade here, like, because obviously Spartacus is coming, the new Game Pass subscription for Sony. Uh, you think PlayStation Now was successful?
From its launch, I feel like a lot of people didn't, you know, even bat an eye to PlayStation Now because when it started out, you didn't really get to download the games. It was more like you were streaming the games. So it's kind of like you're playing Luna or you're playing Stadia.
Hmm.
It's gotten a little better where you can actually download games now, but a bunch of the older titles like PlayStation, like some PlayStation 3 games, some PlayStation 2 games, you have to stream them. You can't download them so that you can play them
Oh wow.
offline. You have to stream them. You have to be online to play them. So
They've added like a lot of good games over time.
yeah.
Um, but it seems like they're trying to dissolve PlayStation Now. Obviously, with like I said, this new Spartacus coming in, hopefully they merge that together.
Mhm.
And but yeah, it seems like PlayStation Now is heading out the door. Um, but on to the next news. We have some exciting. We have some exciting Call of Duty news. According
Let's
to
hear it.
leaker Ralph, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which will come out, it's rumored to come out this year. Um, we will see the return of Barry Sloan as Captain Price, as well as Craig Fairbrass as Ghost. Neil Ellis
Yo.
will supposedly be reprising his role as Soap, while Raya Kinslet is said to be coming back as Kate Laswell. Ralph also listed actors Elias Fexes, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Troy Baker, and Warren Cole as appearing in COD Modern Warfare 2 in undisclosed roles. So it seems like all the voice actors from the previous games are coming back.
Oh, that's great, man. Um, yeah, because all of them really killed it on the campaign, and
Yeah,
oh, dude, I just can't wait. Honestly.
yeah. Modern Warfare 2 coming out this year. Um, very obviously, it's not the Modern Warfare 2 we all loved from back then. It's the new one. It's like I think it's from
Yeah, it's the sequel to
yeah,
the
sequel to the
2019.
2019 one.
Hmm.
Are you excited for Modern Warfare 2?
Man, I just can't wait. Honestly, I just hope there's
Intervention?
no. Yeah, dude, I can't. I just can't wait to see that intervention, like in in the next gen, which is gonna be really crazy to me. But damn, like when was the last time the intervention came? Like two gens ago. Just seeing it
Shit.
back, dude, it's gonna be crazy. But I wonder if they're gonna have a controversial mission, just like Modern Warfare 2 did, with
Ooh, you talking about no
which one I'm
Russian?
talking about. Yeah, I wonder if they're
Yeah.
gonna add something like that. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see, man.
Let's see. But on to the next news. Among Us, obviously, all of us know Among Us.
Ooh.
Sus.
So
I love Among Us.
Among Us is getting a manga treatment.
Did you say
What?
manga?
Manga. HBH. Sadly, HBH couldn't be here because when I was on Twitter, he liked so many
Yeah.
pictures of it. I know. I'm sure he would have told us more, but yeah, Among Us is getting a manga treatment. It's discovered that a Japanese comic adaptation of the hit social deduction game is coming next February 2022. So it's coming next month. A manga
Mm.
for Among Us.
Where do
That's
I have to
wild.
subscribe to watch this?
Where's this coming out? A Funimation or Crunchyroll,
Right?
huh? But
That's amazing. That
It-
that's
that
pretty
is
good. I'm gonna watch it.
um,
that's us.
Yeah.
so pick it up if you like Among Us. On to the next news. Last week we talked about Twisted Metal, obviously.
Okay. Yeah.
The game coming out, and that Sony had given the project to an undisclosed studio. This week, word got out that Sony's Fire Sprite would take over the Twisted Metal game as MotorStorm director is hired. Fire Sprite, because y'all didn't know, is a newly studio acquired by PlayStation.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
So uh, it seems like Twisted Metal got a home. So it's now in development by Fire Sprite, which is good. Um, Corn, you being the PlayStation guy here, are you excited for Twisted Metal?
Um, I'll be honest, I never played Twisted Metal, but I have always seen gameplay and I've always seen it around, and it's something that I've always wanted to try because you know, the clown with the fire hair kind of, always caught my attention.
Yeah.
I unfortunately never got to play it, but it looks like it'd be a cool game.
Yeah, I mean, a new adventure there you can take. But on to the next news. There's a rumor. A new Killer Instinct game is rumored to be in development for Xbox, and it may be coming from one of Bandai Namco's fighting studios. You, XI, being loving fighting games, do you like
Hmm.
KI? Do you like Killer Instinct?
I was really not really much into KI, but I know the fan base. It's a really huge fan base. Just like I'm
Yeah,
really into Mortal Kombat with NetherRealm Studios, but as well as it's pretty crazy seeing them do ultra combos. Combos that which I love so much about that game. I wish Mortal Kombat can add some more juggling effect with combos. But man, that's crazy. Honestly heard that they're gonna make a those little I believe it's one up the little one up machines. I heard they're gonna make a Killer Instinct as well and online as well as an older version of it. But
oh wow.
oh, that's pretty exciting for the fans that are into Killer Instincts, man.
Yeah, they wanted a last Killer Instinct came out was obviously when the Xbox One launched.
Hmm.
So hopefully KI can make a comeback because KI is one of those prestigious
Yeah.
fighting games IPs that people have been waiting for. So hopefully that comes out sooner than later. On to the next bit of news. This is a rumor, and this is very exciting. I know Corn is gonna be excited. I know Nick would have been excited if he was here. This is a rumor, though. Just take it with a grain of salt. WB Montreal, which is currently working on Suicide Squad, right?
Mm.
WB Montreal is supposedly making a new AAA game. WB Montreal is currently making Gotham Knights. My bad. But speculation around the community may suggest that it might be a new Superman game.
Finally.
Superman? What? Okay.
Yes.
All right. It's about time we get a new Superman game. Holy
Well, it's
crap.
just a rumor, so it's not necessarily, said and done. That's a
Kiss
Superman
my
game.
ass.
I would
This
love
needs
a
to happen.
I
What are you
love.
talking about?
Yeah, I would love. I'm with you. I would love a Superman game. But obviously the title's not. You know, it's not revealed what game they're working on.
Sure.
Obviously, we know that they're working on a Wonder Woman game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's kind of it's going to be like that Lord of the Rings game. Uh, so hopefully it's a Superman game. We've been waiting on it. So uh,
We've been waiting on that since the first Arkham game came out.
Yeah.
That was one of the people really wish it would happen sooner. But hey, big ups to them if it's true.
hopefully. But on to the next bit of news. According to Gaming Insider Act, uh, RDR2 will be getting a next gen patch, and the original Red Dead Redemption is getting a remake, and it might get
Oh
announced later
wow.
in the year. Cornman, I know me and you, man, we have this love towards Red Dead Redemption. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 was one of like we fell in love with that.
Absolutely. Yep.
We fell in love. The characters. We obviously going into Red Dead Redemption 2. People were like, they're like, oh, we're not playing as John Marston. I don't want it
Right.
Yeah.
because we were playing as a new protagonist,
Mhm.
but people fell in love with Arthur Morgan.
Everyone
Yep.
fell in love with Arthur Morgan. Yes.
They even call Arthur Morgan being better than John Marston.
I,
Uh,
I honestly, I have to agree. I have to
Yeah.
agree.
Um,
yeah, I would see it too.
yeah. So it's never played me. I was one of the unfortunate ones. I started with Red Dead Redemption 2. I never played the first Red Dead. But now that it's getting a remake, I mean, did y'all play the first Red Dead Redemption?
I did.
I played a little bit of it, but I mostly played the undead version of it, which I was
London
really,
Nightmare,
really
right?
into. Yeah.
Are you excited that it's getting a remake? I know I am because I'm gonna be able to play it with
Remake or remastered?
remake. It's a
Okay.
remake.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be excited for it. Just that I hope probably just stay in the single player side. Don't add no online thing because I feel like a lot like the online. I feel like it killed Red Dead Redemption 2. I think it would have been even more nicer for the fans if they had like an extended DLC,
Yeah.
like more story missions. You know what I mean?
Me
As
and
Arthur
Corman,
Morgan,
me and
'cause, you know.
Corman been talking about that
Mhm.
it needed. I feel like they should have taken that single player route instead of the online route. But
Yep.
Mhm.
that's just our opinion.
But Rockstar being Rockstar, they saw the money that GTA 5 generates, and they're just like, you know what? Let's try to replicate this with Red Dead 2.
Let's put
Didn't
some
work out.
flying horses in that game or something. Um, but yeah, hopefully Red Dead Redemption remake looks better than the
Mhm.
goddamn GTA trilogy remaster that came out in
Oh,
October
dude.
because that was disappointing. Oh, hopefully we don't get no semen rain. Uh,
That's
so
That cum rain, yeah.
dude. Every time it started raining, like, what the God, dude? Like, where am I going?
Yeah.
But man, I honestly don't even want to talk about it anymore.
but
It was
hopefully
so
it's good.
disappointing.
Hopefully it's good, and people like it. But on to the next bit of news. It was announced last week that the Hitman trilogy, which includes all three games from the world of assassination, including the latest game of the series, Hitman 3, available digitally on January 20th. If you have Game Pass, it's
That's literally
coming day
tomorrow.
one at no extra charge. Yeah. Uh,
Oh man,
so Hitman trilogy, if you own Game Pass, you can get it on the Game Pass. If you don't, you can purchase it on January 20th. So,
crazy.
have you ever played the Hitman, and any Hitman game?
Not fully, but I've played it and I love how stealth and how you can change into different clothes. But honestly, once this drops, I might start playing like all of them, like in order.
In order, yeah,
Yeah, because I only like played it like here and there, and just messed around with like playing little missions.
yeah, they're
But I'll
fun.
honestly get into it.
Well, Corn, you're interested in Hitman?
Um, I played Hitman 3 for a little bit. Um, I didn't really understand the story, so I kind of dropped it, but it's fun because you get to walk around and you get to kill your targets in different ways. There's like a bunch of different ways you can kill your target. You can put rat poison in their thing. You can have them
Hmm.
like walk like like in the cartoons you can have them like walk into a shovel or something, and
Yeah.
it kills them or something. It's a pretty wacky game. It's fun. It's fun, but it's just I'm not sure if there's supposed to be a story to it, so I just kind of lost interest after a while. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of silly ways to kill people and stuff. You can wear different costumes. It's pretty cool. Uh, but yeah, that's coming on January 20th. Whoever's
Cool.
interested. On to the next bit of news. According to Gaming Insider Tom Henderson, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 will be revealed in the summer. He also noted that the title could release in October due to Vanguard's poor sales, also with a big Warzone update coming soon after. So obviously, when he reveals that it's going to be revealed in the summer. Obviously, the summer is during a bunch of things happen in the summer, gaming wise, E3 and all of that stuff. So it's no surprise. But October, Vanguard was released in November, right? I think.
Hmm.
but now being moved to October, which is a good month in my opinion. I know it's a heavy month because a lot of big games drop. It's
Hmm.
Broketober, a lot of people call it. So
Wow.
um, hopefully Modern Warfare can is good um, and releases on time. But on to the next news. A reliable insider claims that Respawn Entertainment, which works on Apex, right,
Oh,
um,
right, right.
is
Hmm.
They,
working.
I was gonna say they also worked on the Last Jedi, didn't they?
Did they?
I think they did.
I think
No,
oh,
oh, Star Wars, Jedi Order. Never mind,
Jedi
Jedi Order.
Fallen Order,
Yeah,
right?
Hmm.
Fallen Order. Yeah, they
What
worked on Fallen Order.
Respawn Entertainment is working on a secret first-person shooter with an emphasis on mobility and style, also noting that it will be a single-player experience. Jeff Grubb
Oh wow.
specifically says it is not Titanfall 3. So it's a
Ooh.
single-player game. I know Nick, if he was here, he would
I
have been
know.
pissed off.
That's
I know a lot of Titanfall fans will be pissed off because I
ah,
remember they hacked Apex Legends for that exact reason. They were like, "We want Titanfall."
I feel
but
like I feel like
I
Apex
don't
kind
know.
of killed off Titanfall, don't y'all think?
Mm,
I don't know, man, because there's a still strong base to Titanfall. There was even people were rumored saying that they were gonna add a Titanfall character into the Apex world, but I feel like just treat the fans, man. People have been waiting for another Titanfall. I know there's like a small community that really into Titanfall, but man, I would have liked to see another one.
Well, it seems like this is a single player game only. So, uh,
Mm,
nonetheless, if it was Timefall, I don't think it would be the Timefall people wanted.
yeah,
Um,
for sure.
but let's see what it is once it comes out. A new report. On to the next news. A new report indicates Microsoft stopped producing Xbox One models at the end of 2020 to prioritize on making more Xbox Series X and S. It's kind of the opposite of what PlayStation
hmm.
is doing. So they stopped making 20 Xbox One versions, last gen, considered last gen versions now. Um, so what do you think, Excited? You think is a good move? Stop making Xbox Ones, start
Yeah,
making new gen
yes, for
consoles.
sure. I feel like hopefully this year it increases the stock in the stores because of that, and I feel like it did because luckily for me I got one. Maybe it
Right.
was because that. But yeah, dude, I think it's a great move. And I feel like people should start not switch, but if it is comes to like the last thing to get, might as well just get something.
Yeah, you start.
But
I'm starting to see a lot more Xbox Series S being available in stores.
mhm.
Xbox Series X. So that's kind of starting to be normalized again. Hopefully that comes the same outcome for the PlayStation 5. But
Mm.
on to the next news. Techland promises to support Dying Light 2 for at least 5 years with new stories, locations, events, and in-game items. 5 years. They're willing to support um
Dying Light
Dying
2.
Light 2 for 5 years, which is good. It's fantastic. What do you think?
Ah, yeah, that's good. I believe they supported the first Dying Light for a couple years as well. That's why it kept being like $60, and they started kept adding different DLCs and more like that. But I feel like they did like loosening up with DLC, probably working on maybe on Dying Light 2. But I hope they more content. That's better for us fans for this new game that's coming up.
Yeah, especially after they said if you want to complete the whole game, 100% the game, 500 hours. I don't know if anyone would do that. I'm sure people would
Yeah.
do that, but is Dying Light 2 something y'all interested in?
Yes, for sure. It's just that I might need to just start finishing up the first one. But
What about you? Oh,
yeah.
but what about you, Corn? Is this have you ever played the first one?
I've never played Dying Light. I'll be honest with you.
Is it something you would be interested to
Um,
jump in?
I actually saw Critical play it the other day, and I'll be
Mm,
honest, it doesn't look like something I would play.
All right, it's not. I
okay.
mean, it's a different type of
Not for
gameplay,
everyone.
so I kind of understand where you're coming from. But that's good for the fans for that franchise.
Mm.
Uh, On to the next bit of news. It was leaked during this weekend that Rey Mysterio will be the cover art for WWE 2K22 uh, Standard and Deluxe Edition. It will feature the Undertaker Immortal Pack and the Season Pass with 3-day early access on March 8th. Um,
Sick.
Obviously, I don't know if y'all are WWE fans.
Not a fan, but I played the games.
Yeah, the
I see they're
wrestling
not
games are.
bad.
Obviously, they had to take a year off because the other one
Yeah,
was so
the
bad.
incident of
It was
everything was glitching.
it was glitched the fuck out. There's so many funny ass fucking clips on Twitter or and YouTube. The game was absolutely broken. But now they took a year off, like I said, and they're making this one. Hopefully, this one delivers because obviously wrestling fans
Hmm.
want a new game. So hopefully,
Is this
hopefully
made by
this one
2K as well?
this one's made by 2K. Obviously, it's
Okay.
not made by Ukes anymore.
Uh-huh.
It's not made by Ukes anymore because they left. They went to do
Yeah.
another wrestling game. Um, but hopefully, hopefully the fans get what they want. Um, but on to the next bit of news. Price changes are coming to Halo Infinite shop player. After player feedback, players will now be able to buy items outside of bundles. Um, Me personally, I played Halo Infinite. The multiplayer, the shop is very controversial around the community. It's very expensive. They're
Hmm.
selling so many items for a ridiculous amount of prices. I know the game is free, but that doesn't give you the right to like slap a big ass price on something like a color, like a blue
Yeah.
color or a yellow color. A lot of people hated that, but now it seems like they're uh, 343 is listening to player feedback, which is good because I know Valorant doesn't do that. They slap $70 price tags to. I mean, Corin, I know you're laughing because you're you know what I'm talking about. So
Valorant is crazy expensive. Like one
Yo.
knife is like say for example like 1500 like Valorant points or whatever the currency is called. You go over to the store in Valorant, that's like almost like 30 to $50 right there for
That's
a
wild.
knife skin, just for a knife. It's not a bundle or anything, it's just the knife. You're paying like 30 to $50 for just the knife. Like it is insane.
yeah,
That's wild, man.
and they, you know, they're gonna keep doing that. So
Yeah.
it's good that 343 is listening to player feedback on Halo, and hopefully that changes. But on to the next bit of news. I don't know if you saw Corn this weekend, but there's several last gen PS3 games spotted in the store, in the PS5
Mhm.
store, amid backwards compatibility. You think this is a little tease of what's coming on the Spartacus for next month?
Hopefully, I really hope it is because there's a lot of games that I would like to revisit on the PS3 that I wasn't able to and PS4. So it it would be nice to go back to those old games.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
hopefully this is a little hint, a little teaser for what's to come.
hopefully, because there's a lot of PS3 hits that came out, bangers after
Hmm.
bangers back in the day. You know, back in the day when you just go to, say GameStop, you put the game inside the PS3, no fucking download wait time, just put
Yeah.
the disc inside, you can start
Yep.
playing right away. Those were the good old days. Now we
Just
have
a
to
good old plug and play. That's it.
now nowadays we gotta fucking wait to download, but it is what it is. But hopefully we
I
see.
hope they give the PlayStation fans a larger selection as well.
Oh, I'm
Because I feel like,
sure.
for me, I feel like that's what struggles a little bit with Xbox. We don't have as much as backwards compatibility games. Because the first when they first showed the backwards compatibility games, they had like multiple games going like this and that. We're like, oh, all those games gonna come out, but we have some. But I just hope, maybe this is the start of both consoles making a wide selection for fans that really miss the old games. But I'm hoping that that's what it is for PlayStation once it comes out.
Hopefully, because
Hmm.
uh those games deserve like a spotlight. in the
Yeah.
gaming community. But on to the next bit of news. Konami debuted NFT, like I said in the other episode. uh, the the Konami NFT auction earned over $162,000. The highest NFT went for $26,538 for Dracula's castle map from the original game. You can bitch about NFTs not being good for games, but people out there keep buying them. So until those people keep buying them, these NFTs are
Because they're
not
a
going.
bunch of fucking idiots. That's why.
Yeah,
No
I mean, I
fucking brains, dude.
I agree with you.
Jesus Christ.
That's it, dude. It's time for us to buy some.
No,
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 I don't see us doing that.
no, never.
But obviously, we hate this. A lot of people in the game community hate NFTs. A lot more studios are pushing NFTs towards our ass cracks, but it's just it's not working out. They keep pushing it. But on to the next bit of news. PlayStation will add the Daytona International Speedway in the new game Gran Turismo 7.
Oh wow,
Uh, Daytona is the NASCAR, right? I believe.
Daytona's NASCAR, right?
So does that excite you, Corn?
that's
Since you're
surprising.
you're
um,
you prefer a little bit more of F1 instead of NASCAR?
yeah, exactly. I'm more of an F1 guy. I'm not too big on NASCAR.
Well, nonetheless, it's good. It's a free thing. It's a free
Yeah.
update, I believe. So, I mean, if it's free,
Hey, man.
it's free.
Yeah.
So, but on to the next bit of news. Bandai Namco has revealed that My Hero Academia Ultra Rumble is a free-to-play battle royale coming to the PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. So My Hero is getting a free-to-play Ultra Rumble battle royale. Though note that is not coming to PS5 or next gen consoles. Uh, so what do you think, Xi? Since you're very big on My Hero,
Battle Royale. I kind of don't like that, to be honest. I love the fighting games that they released. Like they released, I think, 1 and 2. They was just straight up just fighting each other. But a battle royale, I don't even know how is that gonna work,
Yeah, yeah. How are you gonna
dude.
pull
I
it
just
off?
and plus, you know how every person has a different quirk as well. So, dude, I don't even know how. I guess I would just have to see like first gameplay or first trailer and see if I get hooked into it. But that's an I don't know, man.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me couple years back. Um, I think Bandai Namco also owns the gaming rights for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but over in Japan, there's actually an arcade game. Those arcade games where you put like a quarter or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Um, over there in Japan, there is a JoJo's arcade game, and it's actually a battle royale. Because I remember seeing previews. I remember seeing it in my recommended. It was just a bunch of Japanese letters. I'm like, what is this? And I saw like some JoJo characters on the thumbnail. I clicked on it. I didn't know what anything was saying because I don't read Japanese, but I was looking through the comments. They were all Japanese, and I finally found some English comments, and they're basically saying like, "Oh, this is a Japanese exclusive arcade game. It's a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Battle Royale." I'm like, how does this work? And I looked up gameplay, and I was like, okay, I guess because like Isaac said, much like um much like in JoJo's, there's different abilities, and every ability is like either close ranged or it's far ranged. So it's like how's it gonna work? You know,
Yeah, that's
I
yeah,
crazy.
f-
but it seems like the original. It says right here that the original cast, I mean, characters are going to be there, like Midoriya
Yeah.
and all those characters that were in the show. They're all going to be there. I don't know how it's going to work. Like you said, I have no idea, but it's coming out. Um,
That's crazy.
so let's see how it does. But on to the next bit of news. Isaac, this I feel like you're gonna like this. Yakuza spin-off Judgment reported by it's gonna have a TV series.
Ooh. Hey, man.
It's
Like,
getting it, yeah.
That's cool. Since I'm still haven't finished it, but out of the story, I hope they give it a good story and a good cast for this. But man, like I hope the story is really good because in the last, well, I believe the sequel or prequel to the Judgment, the Lost Judgment, it's a really good story, and I'm wondering how. Well, I'm pretty excited on what will be once it comes
Yeah.
out.
There's not really much information. It's just
Hmm.
that it's gonna be on a TV series, but hopefully,
Will it be
hopefully it's
in a
good.
subscription or just a just it just said just TV series?
I It's just a
Because
TV
I can
series.
honestly see that like in a Netflix TV series or something like that. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
definitely, yeah.
Yeah,
So I don't know. Who knows where it's gonna come?
it's
Uh,
crazy.
but another TV series or streaming service series. Do y'all know Cuphead? Have you ever played Cuphead?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, the Cuphead show it's gonna go to Netflix next month. It's gonna release next month.
Already?
Yeah,
Because I honestly just saw the trailer like I believe today, and
yeah. It
it's
looks
crazy.
good. It looks good. Definitely, I would recommend. I know the game's a bit hard, but
Hmm.
if you can't really pass the game, might as well watch the show. Um, but today, uh, a fresh batch of new games are coming to Game Pass this month. I'm gonna name it right now. Trigger Happy Havoc, Death's Door, Hitman Trilogy, Nobody Saves the World, Puparazzi, Rainbow Six Extraction, Windjammers, The Drum Masters, Rainbow Six Siege Deluxe Edition for PC. They just keep adding it for Game Pass, and this is not
Yeah.
even the games for February. This is another batch of games for January. So they just keep coming. But also, obviously, we're gonna talk about the topic that these guys couldn't talk about
Yeah.
yesterday. Uh, obviously,
Time to get heated.
obviously, there's some major things that happened on January 18, 2022, when Xbox broke the news that they were going to acquire Activision Blizzard and King. Um, following this news today, it broke out that the value of Sony stock plummeted 20 billion in wake of the announcement that Microsoft was purchasing Activision Blizzard. This is the largest stock drop since 2008. So this definitely hit Sony hard.
Jeez.
Um, so since y'all weren't here, guys, I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to talk about this. I'm gonna start with XI first. What do you think, XI? What obviously you're coming from an Xbox background. What do you think about the acquisition of Xbox acquiring Activision Blizzard?
Um, I say it's very exciting and it's just it's great for Xbox and Game Pass because dude, Activision, Call of Duty, w- what else I can say, man? Overwatch, all these different games, Candy Crush, the best game out there, dude. Coming to Game Pass, dude. That's it's pretty wild,
Well, I don't
and
think Candy Crush is gonna come to Game Pass.
dude, my mom plays that game, dude. Like, I gotta come, but dude, dude, it's great news to what I see. I've seen some backlash, here and there. How fans, they don't want. I understand. They don't want things exclusivity, but the other comments I've been seeing is like why give Activision and Blizzard like buy them off if they went through this case that they're going through right now, this legal case. But at the same time, you know, this is a big help for the people that weren't involved in these cases, just like the developers that are helping with these games, and they don't have to move and go somewhere else and just get out of their their own franchise or their own developing team, which is I see it as a big win for those guys, honestly. But I understand how people are saying, like why support this? We lost my respect, but at the end of the day, Xbox doesn't give a damn what they think, you
Hmm.
know. But for me, I see that as a very big win for those people that are working there, and it's a big W for Xbox for sure. It's just that I understand how people don't want exclusivity for certain games, but I just don't like if y'all don't, if you don't go by Spencer's word that they don't want to make these games exclusivity, might as well just do it then. You know what I mean? Because
So
you
you're
know,
saying just make them
yeah. Well,
exclusive.
if these people want it so bad, they don't want it to happen. You know what? Just give it to them then. They Because this is not his word. He says, it's better if everyone plays it, if everybody plays. But if
Mm.
people keep bashing his name or keep bashing, might as well just do it, man. But I honestly don't want that to happen. But if it has to come to it, I don't see no problem with it. But
You don't have a
like
problem with exclusivity? Like say
um,
Call of Duty being exclusive to Xbox?
well, I don't see that one. I don't see it because it's always been multi-platform. But the DLC
What
has
about
always been on
Overwatch? Like game like
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
uh, Honestly, I see Overwatch being exclusive.
So you wouldn't
Not
mind that
because
being exclusive?
I wouldn't mind it, to be honest, but I could see it. I could see it because how the game is going right now, and like there's no content. I feel like the fan base is not what it used to be anymore.
Right.
So they might just cut it off right there, just make it exclusive for the people that are still following that fan base of Overwatch.
So
But
overall, you think this is a good move for Xbox and keeping games exclusive towards the Xbox brand. You think that's good?
yeah, but like not mostly exclusive, but it just gives us a big win for Game Pass. But there's some worries here and there, which Game Pass well, I believe it might increase in value of the subscription, but I
Right.
don't mind it at this point. When them having buying out Activision and Blizzard, I don't mind paying like 20 to 30 bucks a month, to be honest. Because dude, we're gonna have like what 200 or 300 games on Game Pass and day one stuff,
Yeah.
dude. I don't mind. But yeah, that's pretty much my take in it. But it's
Oh.
a big dub for sure.
Or well, coming corn. You're. I want actually. I was very interested in hearing your opinion. You, especially coming from a PlayStation, you're a PlayStation diehard. Um, you. Uh, what do you think about this acquisition?
I think it's a very it's I mean, oh my god, I'm gonna try my best to like,
Go for it, man.
stay
Go
civil. I'm
for
gonna
it.
try my
Nah,
best,
dude,
but I
let
think
it out.
this is a very big L for
Right.
gaming. This is a very big L. A
In,
big
in gaming.
W. It's a big W for people in the Xbox ecosystem,
Right.
but for gaming in general, it is like possibly the biggest L. And I think Microsoft, Xbox are not the good guys here.
Oh
If
wow.
anything, they're
Okay.
making gaming worse. I
Ooh.
feel
Hmm.
So in what
because
way do you think they're making it worse?
exclusivity.
Exclusivity.
Because like XI just had mentioned right now about exclusivity. Um, he was saying that what is it that you said, XI? You were saying that that
I
everyone
see
that
how
everyone
people.
should play.
Well, yeah, I see how people are not really going for trusting Phil Spencer's word of
Right.
saying everybody should play. But if there's people like just keep saying, oh, they're just doing this for exclusivity, or you know, these people don't give a shit about other people that play on the platform, then might as well just do it.
Right. Well, it's clear that Phil Spencer already doesn't care for people who are not in the Xbox ecosystem because he had already said before
Mhm.
with when they acquired Bethesda, he was saying that, oh, we're
Yeah.
still going to work with Sony and other consoles to
Mhm.
release Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. A couple months pass by, they break the news, oh, Starfield's going to be exclusive. People are like, oh, okay, well, I mean, we still have Elder Scrolls, PlayStation people are like, okay, we still have Elder Scrolls. A couple more months pass by. Phil Spencer,
Yeah.
oh, Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be
Most
a
likely
PC,
exclusive.
a PC and
Mhm.
Xbox exclusive.
Yeah.
And that right there, that right there pissed me off. And I'm just like, wow, because
Mhm.
the Elder Scrolls is another very beloved franchise to me, and to take that away from me, and not only me but a bunch of like millions of PlayStation fans who love the Elder Scrolls, this is just this is monopoly at its finest. Microsoft is basically pulling a Facebook. They're buying out the competition, and it's clear that this is some sort of targeted attack towards PlayStation. Because, like Nick said on yesterday's podcast, you know, Xbox aren't going after Nintendo's throat because apparently Nintendo and Nintendo and Microsoft have like
Have
a
a
really good
mutual
relationship
relationship.
together. Yeah, exactly. And PlayStation is over there, with their fucking dicks out, just jerking themselves off. Like it's like, it's just this is clearly an attack towards PlayStation, I feel, and this is just a very big L to gaming, because this essentially makes people on PlayStation buy an Xbox. It's forcing people to buy into the ecosystem.
Right.
Mhm.
So, do you think that Xbox, by acquiring this major deal, do you think that PlayStation now is pressured to do something? Do you think? You think? I mean, obviously they have to retaliate on what happened. But it
Right.
obviously took a major blow. I mean, the stock says it itself. 20 billion. That's a lot of money since 2008. Um,
Mhm.
what you being a PlayStation fan? What do you think they have to do?
Well, I don't think we should stoop down to this kind of level and just buy a studio because, just because we have the money to buy it.
Hmm.
I think we should just keep doing the thing we're doing and buy studios that we have like a really, really close relationship with.
Blue
And
Point.
so studios that I can see PlayStation definitely buying, and I've been seeing this all over Twitter, are two studios. It is Square Enix and Capcom. Those are two studios that I have been seeing everywhere. PlayStation fans have been begging for PlayStation to acquire.
But it seems that I mean, you're saying that yeah, it does make sense. Those purchases do make sense because they have a partnership with them. But it seems like Bethesda had a partnership too with Sony, specifically making Deathloop and
Right.
Ghostwire Tokyo exclusive. They bought them. Xbox bought them out. Same. You can say the same thing with Activision by making stuff exclusive, such as the Call of Duty franchises.
Hmm.
Xbox bought them. So it seems like you're kind of leading to something when you say that Xbox is targeting PlayStation because they're
Yeah.
just aiming for the partnerships studios that PlayStation has. Um, but yeah, it seems like a major blow
Yeah.
to PlayStation. Obviously, it's rumored that they're going to announce something big. Obviously, Spartacus.
Hmm.
It might be Spartacus. Um, yeah, man. It's
Yeah.
obviously, like you said, it's very good news for the Xbox players and for the players that in the Xbox ecosystem. Um, Also, something we noted yesterday in the Xbox episode. Uh, do you think Xbox is forcing uh, new users to subscribe to the Game Pass by buying all these beloved franchises?
Um, I would say that they're not forcing users to get Game Pass, but I do feel like like I said before, they're forcing new users to they're forcing people to buy an Xbox.
Right.
That's what I think it is. It's not so much that they're forcing people to buy the Game Pass; it's that they're forcing people to buy a Xbox, because you don't have to buy Game Pass. You could just buy Call of Duty, or you could just buy, Diablo from the store. You don't have to get Game Pass in order to get them. So, you know,
So, um, if obviously it's like I said yesterday in the Xbox episode, obviously Phil Spencer said that these games, exclusivity is the main topic to this. They told him are these games going to be exclusive going forward? He, like I said, he kind of sugarcoated, like I said yesterday. Obviously, he said the same thing like you said for the Bethesda when they acquired Bethesda. Um, but I feel like these games are bound to be exclusive. I feel like PlayStation fans should. I saw many PlayStation articles saying this is the like. Would you buy a PlayStation with no Activision games? Because as like I said uh, earlier in the episode, Call of Duty is one of those games that a lot of
Yeah.
PlayStation users buy.
mm,
Like some people just play like a couple games, like Call of Duty, FIFA, Call of Duty, NBA, you name it. Do you see you being a PlayStation fan? Obviously, you're going to say yes because you know the exclusives sell it for you. But for new users, do you think that would drive away people from PlayStation that you know they can't buy COD on PlayStation no more?
I think so because for a lot of people, all they really play is Call of Duty. They don't really play any other game,
Mhm.
you know. So I feel like now that COD is going to Xbox, if they do make it an exclusive, which I think it would be stupid on Xbox and Phil Spencer to make Call of Duty exclusive because that would be their cash cow right there. So
Mm.
I don't think it would really I don't think it would be very good, business wise to make Call of Duty exclusive, but who knows? But if they do, I think I could definitely see Sony's PlayStation sales going down.
Yeah, like I said, it's a major blow, major blow. Um, like I said yesterday, do you think Sony needs to change the way they do stuff going forward?
Yeah, I believe
Um,
that's a big yes for me.
yeah.
After hearing that news on the PS4, like I honestly, I get that it's hard making a PS5, but that thing should have been done a long time ago. If you really do care about the fans moving it to the next gen, there shouldn't be no reason to making an old gen game console again. There's absolutely no reason for that. That's why
Well, I was
Xbox stopped in 2020. I understand it's a cheaper way to to play the games now, but like people don't want to, like, I guess most of the game community don't see that doing that.
well,
But
obviously
yeah.
the pandemic kind of led to a lot of things. Obviously, that's the main
Mhm.
reason why a lot of chips are can't be a lot of PS5 can't be done right now. That's why um they don't want to sell if they don't redo the PlayStation 4 and sell them, if they just stop PlayStation 4s, there's not going to be anything to sell console wise because
Mm.
PlayStation
Mhm.
5s are not in demand, obviously. So this is a good, in my opinion. Yes, a lot of people see the downside of it, but like, what do you think, Corn? What do you think? What XI just said?
Um, I think. I mean, I can agree with that. I feel like, you know, PlayStation should be focusing on making PS5s instead of PS4s. But I think in a way, this is trying to to try to get the consumer into the ecosystem still, since it's so hard to make PS5s. And I feel like making PS4s is a cost effective way and somewhat consumer friendly because they don't have to cash out as much money to buy a PS4 as they would have to for a PS5.
Yeah, but obviously you XI being part of the
Mhm.
Xbox community and ecosystem, you of course gonna love this deal because you being a Call of Duty lover.
Yeah, a big
Um,
fan since it started.
these games are going to be coming
Mhm.
day in day out on day one.
Mhm.
Phil Spencer said that uh, once the deal completes next year by June 2023, obviously it has to go through legal issues. Um,
Mhm.
but what do you think that most of these games are going to be on Game Pass, even
Dude,
the old and the new?
that's like I said, it's a big W for us.
Mhm.
And I feel like how Corn was saying that it's a big L for the gaming, as for whole. I just feel like this is like a push, not like we're trying like to sabotage PlayStation, but I feel like it's a push for them to do something as well. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not just like us. Oh well, we're gonna buy all these people, but like we're trying, like, basically like poking the bear, because how long it's been since the new gen of PlayStation came out, or PS4, l- last gen and the new gen. PlayStation has been on a roll, making bangers after bangers after bangers. Spider-Man, you know,
Yeah.
I wish that game could be multiple platform, because Spider-Man used to be on the Xbox, but you know I just feel like this is a, w- a new a rebirth of Xbox coming back and hitting back hard. But I feel like this is like a push for another PlayStation Sony wise to like step it up, or give your fans more. of what they want and what they need, because like as of right now, people have to wait until next year for exclusivities for PlayStation. So maybe this is just like a, hey man, like we don't like hopefully they don't make things exclusive, but if they have to, well, but at least start putting some stuff in for your fans, and for them to get some,
Yeah.
because we don't want to, at the end of the day, we don't want to be exclusive, but I can see exclusivity like DLC content for us to have, just the way how PlayStation had for 2019 Modern Warfare. They took away one game mode that everybody loved in the old Modern Warfare for 1 year. We had to wait until the end of the year for Xbox fans to play Special Ops. But at the end of the day, that Special Ops game mode wasn't even that great either way. But I hope it doesn't get to that point. But hey, man, this is just like a big thing going
Yeah,
on.
it's just one of those topics. Obviously, Activision's a big ass company with a bunch of IPs.
Hmm.
Blizzard, you could say the same. A lot of people were just mentioning Activision. Blizzard is also big. A lot of people forget Blizzard is
Yeah.
big too. Um, okay, whatever. But but yeah, there's a major as many PlayStation fans don't want to admit it. This is a big blow, honestly, in
Yeah.
my opinion. Um, and who knows what will happen? But Corn, if Spartacus doesn't seem interesting, what's next for Sony?
I'll be honest. I honestly don't know what's next. I mean, we're just gonna have to work with what we have. We're just gonna have to keep working on the IPs we have. Try creating new ones.
Mm.
Because it seems that Sony, the way I see it, Sony's kind of behind now. They, like I said in the previous video, Sony was always miles ahead of Xbox back in the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Hmm.
PlayStation was doing everything right, um, releasing bangers after bangers after bangers. Xbox, in 2012, had a terrible launch of the Xbox One,
Hmm.
not making removing backwards compatible. PlayStation uh, backfiring at that response, saying, "Oh, you want backwards compatible? We have that on our console." That was a major win for PlayStation back then, but now it seems like they're a bit behind.
Hmm.
What's it seems like they need to, in my opinion, I feel like they should change their business strategy and market strategy going forward. But but yeah, it's anything yeah else y'all want to say before we head out?
Um, no. We just have to wait
Um,
and see. But after reading a recent tweet, um, supposedly this news that we just had, it ain't, it's not even just, there's a
Oh
way
no,
bigger news. And
that was nothing.
I don't know, but hey, dude, might be something else coming up. But dude, we'll have to wait and see after this, because this one was really, really crazy.
Right. Well,
Yeah, man.
anything you gotta say, Corn, before we head out?
but yeah, just like I said earlier, I feel like this is a huge loss for gaming in general. Um, I feel like um Phil Spencer is a complete hypocrite
Hmm.
when he says that when everyone plays, we all win. I
Right.
think I think that is a huge lie, and I think Phil Spencer shouldn't be trusted. But that's just me.
You think Jim Ryan, the head of PlayStation, like Spartacus, it seems like it's pressure to have their exclusives on day one. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't see no other way. If they're not on day one, it's not appealing.
yeah,
Demos. I know there's leaks about demos, exclusive demos, but it seems like demos are just like something that's not much of a appealing. I feel like PlayStation should make God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, future, you know, exclusive for PlayStation. I know they're gonna have a major blowback on revenue because I mean they said it themselves. They don't think this strategy is uh, beneficial. at all. But I feel like that's the only way they could clap back,
Mm.
where there's actually a a competition here. But we'll see in February on the state of play. It's rumored there's going to be a state of play, a big one. So we'll just have to see what's up
Yeah.
on February and what PlayStation has to announce. But other than that, anything else you want to say?
Not much, man. We just have to
No.
wait and see for the next news, man.
Just
Give us
know if a
dinner.
state of play announces, we are going to react to it. A Nintendo Direct as well. So thank you guys for watching the episode, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.
All right, see you guys.
Yep. Y'all take